All right, hello everyone. It is day number 416 complete. You guys know the drill. Pathwalker here. Daily videos every day about how my day went. Did we do good today? Did we do bad? Let's get into it right now. Okay, so last night, as some of you know, I had a late upload. I think it was like 4:30 a.m. or 5 a.m. I don't know. It was close. It was around there. We didn't floss, and we definitely didn't go to sleep on time. We ended up going to sleep at about 6:30 a.m. I feel like 6 a.m. probably would have been the more realistic one. So it's unfortunate we ended up going to bed at 6:30 a.m. Yes, it's worse than before, but we're in that range, so to speak. We were not able to wake up at 1 p.m. At the end of the day, my finger was not in the condition to rock climb anyways, so I didn't feel like that motivated to get up. I had cereal instead of my egg meal. I didn't do anything before work. I just went straight to work. I did do my ab workout. I did shower. Um, I did my work. I walked the dog as always. I had kind of a decently larger kind of lunch meal. Wrote tomorrow's schedule. And yeah, so basically we didn't do any of these things. We didn't go to the groceries, didn't do any year review work, and we didn't rock climb. We did, like I made a promise in my last video, we abstained completely from pornography. It was pretty much okay all of today, but glad that I was able to do it. We are now sitting, unfortunately, though, it's 2:50 a.m. I really wish I uploaded this video 2 hours ago. The only issue was, well, I did some extra work stuff, and it kind of ended around, I don't know, 12:30 a.m. here and there. And then I kind of started walking around a little bit, and then it became 12:40 or 12:50, and then I was like, oh, it's my phone. I just feel like going, should I? And I kind of laughed. I was like, am I really gonna lie down in my bed with the phone? Because I had my phone in the bathroom most of the time, like I've been doing. And then I was like, oh, let's go on the phone. And unfortunately, I almost kind of like teased myself with like, can you just lie down on your phone in bed and just stop after 5 minutes? And that's not what happened. It ended up lasting about 30 minutes to 40 minutes. I don't remember. I ended up getting out of bed around 1:30 a.m. Then I finally had my shower because I didn't do that yet. Got my computer started, did my schedule, but then I started watching a few videos here and there and whatnot, and now it's 12:50 a.m. But that said, somewhat of an improvement, but obviously, it would have felt so good if it was 2 hours ago, right? I just have another extra 2 hours of whatever I want because I really felt like I really said, I know I want this free time. Um, Realistically speaking, I'm going to leave it that the goal is 4 a.m., but I'm probably going to, my goal mentally now is kind of 5 a.m. just so that I still feel like I have my time. I want this me time. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I feel like I want this right now because I'm going to have my stream. I'm going to start being busy during my weekend. So that's when I kind of get it now. So this is the breakdown. Now the ab workout that we did was new. Normally we would do 10 seconds of like a high plank position. 10 sets of 20 seconds holding a high plank position and then normal kind of seated leg raises. This time I wanted to kind of make it a little bit more challenging. So I did 5 sets of 15 to 20 seconds very high plank. So instead of my plank kind of being like this, it was more like this. I was barely able to hold on, and sometimes I couldn't do even longer than 15 seconds. So it felt I was really working it. And then I do harder seated leg raises. So normally the seated leg raises are like you're kind of imagine like I'm sitting on the ground right now. I'm bringing my knees up to myself. Um, the more back you are like this when you're doing it, the easier it is. The closer forward you are when you do it, the harder it is. So that's what I did. I did hard seated leg raises because I'm really kind of doing forward. It could probably be a little bit harder, but it was still like significantly harder. And with when it came to this like plank, after I do that, I was like, I need a pause. Or actually, no, after I do that, I went quickly into the seated leg raises, but I needed like maybe like a 1 minute pause to like do it again because it's that like intense. So it felt good, it feels like we're moving up, progressing better here. Had some cabbage rolls and polenta for my moderately sized lunch meal, and then we had everything else done. The plan for tomorrow is pretty standard. We are going to bring back the rock climbing, um, and then we have our stream. So pretty basic Saturday night. For the goal viewer sleep, I'm just going to leave it there. Anything else to change? I'll still call it a victory. At least we finally broke the streak, right? We had a problem with the pornography the last 3 days. At least we kind of broke it. So I feel it's reasonable to put it back into at least somewhat of a positive light. Um, Family, I'm actually going to downgrade, not because there's anything wrong, but I just feel like a dark green is not the right color to have. I feel like I could be doing more. Overall, I don't, honestly, I'm going to downgrade both of them to even like a light green because, again, nothing's wrong, so I feel like a light green is fine, but I want to be doing more with both, so that's why I'm going to leave that there. Vacuuming is really good. Cleaning, laundry. Dog walking as usual is great. Cleaning, laundry. Laundry, maybe we could put that over here. Cleaning, grooming. Nothing else to really change. Um, so what is there to really talk about? I mean, realistically speaking, the only thing to really say is, last night we ended up kind of going to sleep late, which I already kind of talked about last video. Um, Thankfully, we improved with the abstinence situation, so that's good. And we unfortunately procrastinated more than we should have after work, which is, it is what it is. But I'm happy that at least, we have somewhat of an improvement. It is at least earlier than 3 a.m., so I still have at least an hour, um, to myself. And other than that, I did have a meeting for this new position at work. It went well. Essentially, it's still not confirmed because it's for a position that there's other potential people that might get it as well. And um, I feel like I'm pretty good to get it, but you never know for sure with these things. I'll get the news on Monday or Tuesday. So, there's that. But other than that, I feel good overall with work, feel good in the big picture. Only thing that I'm feeling a little bit demotivated by, it's a passing thought that makes sense to have. It's, my Twitch and my YouTube are not progressing as much as I would have hoped they would have, for doing it a little bit over a year now. Um, it's not surprising. It is tough when it comes to creating something that is, for social things while also doing my main, job that I take seriously and working on other things. I do think the key is to defeating the phone, getting the sleep, being good with abstinence, regularly going out, socializing more. I feel like that foundation is what leads to growth in all other areas. Currently, my main job is looking good. I really have no complaints for that. It's as good as it really can be. But yeah, for YouTube, I do have some ideas. I already have an idea that I'd like to make. I'd like to make a video on addictions actually. That might be a little bit more thorough. Kind of maybe I might edit a little bit, but um, basically, I just plan on doing more like new stuff. I think there's a mix between doing new videos like that. My Twitch finally, I think is going to, the test for my Twitch is to really see what happens after my schedule changes to a better schedule. I think that will be the more deciding factor to see how I'm doing better on that. And if not, then we need to really change things. I think collaborations are massive, and the goal is for me to really just embrace constantly coming up with new things. It's tough and it's exhausting, but that is the path forward. That is what you need to do to be able to be successful. So, anyways, I will leave you guys with that. Overall, feel pretty clear-headed about how my life is going, and we had an overall good day. Just have to get that sleep sorted out. So hopefully tonight, we'll do a lot of progress in that area. But other than that, looking forward to rock climbing, looking forward to streaming tomorrow, looking forward to, what's going forward. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.